Another Lush product. Levi, what's your problem? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I'm going to be doing my first ever monthly favorite, and I'm going to be doing my June favorite, obviously. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys things that I've been loving in the month of June. This video was very long, so I would sit down and grab some snacks, some organic crackers and cookies, or some Takis. I mean, I'm eating Takis. Definitely grab a snack, chill out, sit down. So without further ado, if you are interested in this video, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I think that I'm gonna start with the face first, and then I'll work my way, I guess, to the lips, the eyes, and then the body. So something that I've been loving in this month of June has been the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation. Granted, I know you're probably thinking like, girl, you're kind of hopping into the bandwagon a little late. But when I got this foundation, I got it I think in February or March, I'm not positive. And it was too dark for my skin, and then the shade before that was like too light. So I didn't really feel like buying another foundation just to mix them. So I obviously waited, and I've been really enjoying this, especially since it's been very humid here in New York. It hasn't been like super sunny. It's been kind of raining, and actually the weather right now is like poopy too. So I've been loving this. Now I have really dry skin, and I think that that's another reason why I kind of didn't dab into this immediately, in the sense that I didn't follow the hype. Like when this was hyped, I didn't really care for it because I have such dry skin, and sometimes I tend to kind of like shy away from more matte foundations because I do have dry patches on my forehead and sometimes here along my chin. So I didn't really care for it too much, but I'm actually really happy that I bought it because it's been saving me this summer. It's been doing justice. It's actually the foundation that I'm wearing currently right now. I was supposed to go out, but like I said, the weather's poopy outside, so I'm not gonna go out anymore. So if you have dry skin like me, please pick this up. Don't let the fact that it's like Infallible Pro Matte, like yes, it is matte, but take it from a really dry skin girl. I think this foundation is really good. And you know what's a plus, guys? My smile lines are crazy on me. And obviously with more matte foundations, it reduces the chances of your smile lines, you know, creeping out. So I'll probably continue using this for the rest of the summer. I'll obviously use other foundations, but right now this has been my lifesaver. Another foundation that I've been loving a lot, I actually recently picked it up and I've been using it ever since just for contouring purposes, is the Hourglass foundation stick. It looks like this. It has like a triangle shape, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it, but if you haven't, this is what it looks like. And I wear the color Chestnut. That's what I've been using recently to contour with. And I've been really enjoying this and really loving it. I wasn't really into cream contouring because a lot of the cream contour stuff was very dry. So I was like, I definitely need to start cream contouring with a foundation. And I heard nothing but really good things. I actually want to pick up this foundation in my shade because I want to try it out all over my face, not just in certain parts of my face. I don't know if this is me or maybe this is just like weird stuff that I come up with in my head. I've tried this foundation with my NARS Your Glow foundation, and depending on the foundation that you wear, I feel like this foundation kind of like works with the foundation that you already have. Like my NARS Your Glow is very moisturizing, and when I contour with this, it's also very moisturizing. Today I contoured with it with my L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and I found that it dried super quick and it became very matte. And I was actually really surprised, but I was surprised like in a good way. I actually really love that this foundation does this, because I was a little scared since like I had an event today and I was like, I don't know, I'm wearing a matte foundation. I don't know if this is like super moisturizing, and I didn't want it to, you know, I didn't want to be like matte in one part and then like looking too greasy. I don't know, I was scared. I really was scared, but it turned out to be really nice, and I'm excited to try this out with other foundations. Okay, so the next thing is highlight. So for a highlight that I've been using and loving this month has been the Kylie Kylighter highlight. I actually have a review on the Kylighters and my first impressions when I first wore it on my face. I will definitely leave that video in the description box for you guys. I'm not gonna lie, in initial thought, when I first got it, I was like, you know what, this is whatever. And at that time, the Nicole Guerrero palette came out, and I was like all about the Nicole Guerrero palette, and I kind of slept on this and I put it away, and I was like, it's okay, you know, I was like, it's all right. One thing that I did like a lot about this highlighter is that it looks on my skin anyways. Everybody has different skin, but on me, it looks a little bit more wet on me. It doesn't look so, you know, like dry. It doesn't look so powdery, which is one thing that I definitely look for in highlighters because of my dry skin. It'll definitely enhance anything or any bumps or anything that I have on my face, which aren't acne bumps, but either way, if you have dry skin, you know, you have dry patches and stuff like that, which was definitely key, and that's definitely one thing that I liked about it. One thing that I didn't like about it was the amount of fallout that this highlighter, you know, has. I wasn't too crazy about that, but then again, my Nicole Guerrero palette has a lot of fallout too. So I was like, you know what, let me not complain. Let me give this highlighter another try. This is the highlighter that I'm wearing today in this video, and I'm also wearing some on my collarbone a little bit. You know, I want it to glow. But yeah, I'm actually really glad that I picked this up this month and that I've been wearing it, and I've been pairing it with this next highlighter. So the next highlighter that I've been wearing a lot this month and I've been loving, and I used it a lot last year too, is the K-Pop Glow Pop Super Shock Cheek highlighter. I have used this highlighter on my channel a few times already, but I wanted to mention it again because this is something that I've been wearing a lot during the summertime. Like, this is like my summer highlight, especially when you wear a tinted moisturizer or like a really sheer foundation and you put this on top, like, you're literally glowing. I just want to show you guys a swatch on the back of my hand. It literally like melts on my skin, and I don't know if the light is catching it or not, but on me, it just gives me like that really pretty natural glow. Like, if you're really into that, like that wet look, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely look into Colourpop highlights because I feel like they give you that really nice wet look, and you can sheer it out. You can wear it very, you know, heavy on your face, but I really love this and I've been enjoying it this month. All right, moving along. So something that I've been loving this month, and I'm going to repurchase them because this is my only pair because I wanted to try these lashes out. It has been the House of Lashes, where's the name? Iconic Lights. I have these lashes on right now, and I've just been loving them so much. The Cocoa Queen Bee lashes are my favorite lashes. Like, I love them. But when I put these on, guys, I was like, where have you been all my life? I love them so much. I love that the fact that they're, you know, they're a little bit feathery, they have some volume to them, and they also, like, they complement my eyes very well. If you are intimidated by the regular Iconic lashes, because I know a lot of people are, I would definitely try the Iconic Lights, and you can cut them if they're, you know, if the band is too wide for your eyelids. I actually didn't have to cut these, which is surprising. I have to cut my Cocoa Queen Bee ones because the band is just like, I mean, the lash comes like out to here. I'm just like, whose eyes are that wide? But you know, people are different, everyone's made differently, so I have to definitely cut those and kind of customize them to my eyes. I'm not gonna say these are my favorite because I still love my Queen Bees, but these are definitely a second close one. Like, Queen Bees are right here and Iconic Lights are right here. I also love the Cocoa Amore lashes. Those are one of my favorite lashes too, but these have replaced those. Hands down, poppin' lashes. So since I just spoke about my favorite lashes, I did buy a new lash glue and it has changed my life. So the lash glue that I bought, probably you've seen it all over YouTube already, but you know, I do with what I have. So I used to always use the Duo glue, which is a good glue, but it took a really long time to dry and it smelled fishy. If you know what Duo glue smells like, you know it smells a little nasty. And sometimes it would just make my eyelash application a little bit more challenging than what it was supposed to be. Like, out of my whole makeup routine, to be honest, doing my eyebrows and putting on my lashes was like my least favorite thing because to me it's the most time consuming. And ever since I got the House of Lashes eyelash, obviously Adhesive This has literally changed my life. It dries super quick. It dries within like 3 to 10 seconds. I'm gonna give it 10. Like, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and say even up to 10 seconds. And you can tell when it's drying because it has like a holographic, like, when I look at this, I think of a unicorn. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like holographic. So when you put it on your eyelashes, it's like a purpley greenish, really pretty color, and then it starts fading obviously once, you know, the glue starts drying, which I really like. It tells you like when the glue is drying, you can tell right away. As where I almost called it duo fiber. The duo glue that I used to wear, it would be like some spots were clear, some spots were still white, and I couldn't really like determine whether it was really dry or not. I'm not knocking, you know, the duo glue at all because I used it for years. Like, I've been using it since I started experimenting with eyelashes, and I think I started wearing eyelashes like last year. So it did its purpose, it worked, but I recommend you spend a few extra bucks. I think it's the same price. I think I paid $6.99 or $5.99 for my duo glue, and I think that this is, I'm gonna look it up for you guys so I don't give you guys the wrong information. Okay, so it goes for $8, and then plus shipping, give or take, I'm gonna say maybe 12. So it is a, you know, like a $5 to $6 difference, but to me, like, it's worth it. It saves me time, it saves me stress, and now I don't really necessarily mind applying my lashes, and I can actually maybe record a tutorial on how I apply my lashes because I have really, really curly eyelashes, and that's another thing that kind of becomes really challenging for me. So I'm actually really, really happy that I bought this, and I will continue to use this because this is my new baby, and I don't think it's replaceable. Maybe it is, I don't know, but I've been really loving this glue. So all I have today are 2 lippy products, and the first one is a gloss and the other one is a matte lipstick. One is high-end and one is drugstore. So the first one I'm gonna talk about is the Marc Jacobs lip gloss. I don't think it really has like a really cool name to it. It looks like this. It's a Marc Jacobs lip gloss in the color Sugar Sugar. If you watch Jaclyn Hill's videos, she talks about and raves about this lip gloss, and at first I was like, I don't believe the hype. Like, for me, like, I'm a late bandwagon rider. Like, things will be out for months and I don't hop on it till months after that. Like, I don't really care to just hop on it right away. It depends, you know, if I feel like it depends on what it is, but I know that she raved so much about this and it was sold out on the website, and gladly my Sephora had it in stock. When I swatched it on the back, first of all, it's a beautiful, beautiful color, and it's like a peachy, I'm gonna say peachy brown, a peachy brown color, and it has specks of gold in it. If you know me, I don't really care for shimmer in lip glosses. I'm kind of anti-shimmer glosses, don't really care for it too much. So at first I was like, I don't know, it kind of turned me off a little bit. But then when I swatched it on the back of my hand, I was like, okay. If you haven't seen what the color looks like already, this is a swatch right here. You don't really see any of the specks of gold in it at all, and it's kind of sheer, which I really, 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 really love. For me, my personal preference with lip glosses, I like them to be just a tad sheer. They don't have to be super opaque because, like, I have, you know, first of all, I'm brown, chocolate. My lips, you know, they're not super pink. You know, I have like, you know, a little, like a darker pink. And certain shades can look crazy on me. So I obviously have to always pair, you know, a nude with a lip liner or something like that so it looks really nice on my lips. And that's why I really love this lip gloss, because I can put it on top of any nude lipstick, or even a lipstick that has more of a brown undertone to complement my skin tone. I've been loving this. I've been pairing this with my Bite Beauty Honeycomb lipstick, which is my favorite nude lipstick. I've been pairing it with other lip glosses. I've been using it as like a gloss to lighten up other glosses. Like, I've been putting it, like, I'll put it in the middle. So I really, 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 really have been enjoying this lip gloss a lot, and I'm actually really happy that I purchased it and I didn't let the color or the sheen, the little sparkles in it, intimidate me at all. So the next lippy product that I have is the Wet n Wild Mega I was gonna say Mega Blast. Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in the color Give Me Mocha. I've already used, actually have, I think like 4 of these liquid lipsticks because they're actually really good. For drugstore liquid lipsticks, I think they even beat higher end liquid lipsticks. So even though I have a ton of these mauve-y looking type shades, I was like, I need to try it out, you know, and I've been loving it since. So I'm gonna do a little swatch on my hand for you guys so you see how pretty this color is. It's obviously this shade right here. It looks a little bit more red on camera, but it's in person it's a little bit more mauve-y. And in person, it looks like the Kat Von D Lolita color, but just a little bit darker, which honestly, I prefer. I'm not even mad. It looks beautiful, and I've been pairing it with my NYX Nutmeg Lip Pencil, which is one of my favorite lip pencils ever, and it looks Metro Boomin'. I love the way this looks on my lips. So I have 2 brushes to talk about that I've been using this whole month. I've had these brushes, I mean, one brush I've had for like a year, the other brush I've had for almost a year, but they've just been chilling there. You know, like sometimes you get brushes that you want them for a certain purpose, but then it doesn't fulfill that purpose, so you kind of just put it down, and then one day you pick it up for another thing and you're like, I found your purpose. Feel me? So the first brush that I've been using a lot this month is the Real Techniques sculpting brush. It is a little bit dirty because obviously I used it today for today's video. I originally got this brush because I wanted an angled brush that was like this for bronzing purposes, like just to use it for a bronzer. But the brush is so densely packed that if I wore a bronzer, like when I tried to like, you know, dip it in my bronzer, I was like, yes, I got myself an angled brush. I went like this and the bronzer was just like, it was like bloop, it was like a blob right there of bronzer, and I was like, oh hell no, never again. I put it down. So now I found its niche, I found its purpose. I've been using this with my Hourglass foundation stick because I use this to contour with, and this blends out my contour like a dream. It fits perfectly into this little socket right here. I go like this and I blend it, and it's so soft on my forehead, which my forehead is really sensitive for some reason. And you know, like it blends like a dream, and I'm so happy that I picked this brush up because now it has a purpose. The next brush that I'm going to be talking about today is the Morphe E23 brush. It looks like this. It has like I don't want to call this dual fiber, but it has like 2 different hairs, like 2 different bristle hairs, I guess you could say. I don't really know how to really explain it. It's very fluffy, and it's meant to be a crease brush. And yes, I have used it on my crease before as like a, you know, an all over crease shade. When the crease shade that I have is like, you know, very like neutral, and I'm like confidently putting it in there. I have used it for that, but it's not something that I really love. I really love my Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. Is it my tapered blending brush? Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. So I never really cared to pick this up, and then I've recently been picking it up to blend my color correcting. Whenever I want to color correct under my eyes or like right here on the side of my face, this brush is so soft, and it's very delicate on the face. Like when I go like this, it's such a delicate brush, and I've really been enjoying using it to blend out my color correcting. So moving along to, I guess, body stuff, but this is also for the face, but it's more, you can wear it on your body too if you want to. I went to Lush. My mistake that I walked in there because they had me sold on everything. I was like, I want that, I want that. So the first thing that I bought, well, that I was gravitated towards, was I wanted a face mask for my face for the purpose of the fact that I have eczema, and like I mentioned 500,000 times in this video, I have dry skin. So I wanted something that would just moisturize my skin, exfoliate it at the same time, and just nourish it, you know, give it a lot of love. So the guy was like, girl, I got you. And I was like, say less. He suggested that I try the Oat Fix. It's a fresh face mask, so that's why it comes in this little container, not in the bigger ones. And the container holds 2.1 ounces, which is 60 grams. Since it is a fresh face mask, you do have to keep it refrigerated, which is annoying to have to go back in and out of the refrigerator, you know, it annoys me a little bit. This is what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, I've been putting in a little bit of work on it. It smells so good, like so good. I'll read you the ingredients. It has bananas, vanilla, ground almonds, and oats to cool and nourish irritated skin. I just really love the way this smells. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, one time I was wearing it on my face and I was like, and I tried it because it smells so good. It's organic. I'm not gonna die if I tried it, but it smells like nutmeg, and there's no nutmeg in here, and I love nutmeg. But if you get the chance, definitely go to Lush and try this out. Maybe take a sample home. I think they do samples, or just smell it. It smells so good. The next face mask that I've been trying out and I've been loving, and it's also for the body, is the mask of Magna Minty. I heard about this mask actually through YouTube, and a lot of people really love this mask a lot. So what this mask does specifically, it is a minty face and body mask formulated to be intensely cleansing but never harsh or abrasive. It has koalin clay, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and peppermint oil to rid your pores of debris, giving you a delightfully tingly clean sensation. We add loads of ground aduki beans. I hope that I said that. Oh my god, aduki. It sounds like literally like a dookie, like you take a dookie. Okay, to exfoliate flaky or dry skin. And it has vanilla absolute to calm redness and honey to soothe and moisturize. So I feel like it kind of does it all. It, you know, rids your face of any kind of excessive oil, any debris. It cleans your face, it exfoliates your face, and on top of exfoliating it, it moisturizes it too, which I love. As you can see, I've put a nice little dent and love into this. I love the way that it smells. It just smells like peppermint gum. I've used this on my face, and I've also used this on my thighs because sometimes I get like razor bumps and stuff like that, so I've like exfoliated really good, and it actually worked very well, and I was very happy with it. So another Lush product that I keep in the bag because I don't know what else to do with it. It's like awkward. I don't know what else to do with it. Is this right here. It used to be a bumblebee, but now I've used it so much that it's no longer a bumblebee. So on the website, it's called a Scrub E, and it is a body butter. It has almond and coconut shells with softening honey, cocoa and shea butter, in alternating exfoliating and moisturizing stripes, which is this right here, like the darker stripes on it. It's to smooth your skin. I love this, guys. Like, I'm gonna repurchase this again and again and again. I've used this on my legs, especially for razor bumps. I've used this on my booty to keep it nice and moisturized because I really love a nice moisturized booty. I've used this on my elbows to exfoliate my elbows really good, and it moisturizes your skin. You leave out of there like butter, like literally feeling good. It smells delicious and it's melting in my hand, so I gotta put it back in there. One thing that I will say is that when you're showering with this, make sure that your water is super warm, because one time I tried it with, like, you know, colder water, and then the shea butter it looked like white streaks all over my legs, and it wasn't like penetrating and melting into my skin. So I feel like the best way to use this in the shower or in a bath is obviously with really warm water, so that it can like really like feel all nice on your body. So the last and final product that I want to mention to you guys today is a hair product, and it is the instant dry shampoo. It's called Psst, I guess I don't know, I think that's how you say it. I bought this by accident. I used the Batiste dry shampoo, and that was like my holy grail. Dry shampoo will never replace it kind of mentality that I had with it. Nowadays, as you get older, it's all about how long can I go without having to wash my hair, and how often, and how good of a dry shampoo should I use so that I can, you know, go about my daily life. That night, I was desperate for dry shampoo. I don't remember what I was doing, but my hair was looking greasy AF. I ran to my local grocery store and I was like, whatever, yo, I'm gonna have to buy this. I'm gonna have to get over it, yo, like, it is what it is. And I fell in love with it, and it completely replaced my Batiste dry shampoo. And I'll tell you why. The reason it replaced it is because it doesn't leave a white cast. My Batiste dry shampoo, it actually left a white cast, and now that I have darker hair, like when I first got it, I had a balayage, so you really couldn't tell, but now that my hair is darker, you can definitely tell now, and I just think it just works so much better than the Batiste one. So I wanted to mention this to you guys, because just in case like you were like me, a true ride or die Batiste user, you guys should definitely give this a try because it's been saving my nights and days, and it's been saving my hair. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. So guys, that concludes my June favorites, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do go out and buy any of these products that I mentioned today on this video, please let me know, and please let me know if you guys like it or if you dislike it, what you like and what you don't like about it, because I definitely would love to know. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed to my channel already. But anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.